was just another day at the IRIB, the Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting, that's Iran State TV. It was Monday evening. A live broadcast was on. The anchor was reading her bulletin. Suddenly, everything shook. The anchor left her seat and ran away with the camera rolling. I'm sure you know what happened here. It was an Israeli strike. Israel targeted Iran State TV. Multiple blasts were heard. The lights went out. The building was on fire. Several broadcasts were interrupted. And one staff member was even killed.
I was on the first floor when the bombing happened. I don't know how many of my colleagues were martyred or how many were injured. They had told us to evacuate the area, but everyone stayed until the last moment to show the world the image of Iran's power, something the Zionist regime doesn't know. This is the result of their miscalculation. Did they think hitting the IRIB would achieve anything? They will see worse.
Israel says that the state TV building was not just a media center, it was a military communication hub. It was helping coordinate missile launches. That is Israel's justification for attacking it, but Iran says it is a war crime. Meanwhile, Israel is doubling down. It is going after top Iranian leaders. Last week, Israel killed 3 top Iranian commanders, including their army chief. The army chief of Iran was killed last week on Friday. Tehran quickly appointed a replacement, a new wartime military chief. Today, Israel killed him too. His name is Ali Shamdani. Shamdani headed the Khatam al-Anbiya Central Headquarters. This is Iran's military emergency command. And he was appointed just 4 days ago. Because like I said, last week, Israel killed this man, Gholam Ali Rashid. He was in charge of the command, killed on June 13. So Ali Shamdani was appointed. He was said to be very close to the Iranian supreme leader, which is why he was chosen for this post. But now Israel has eliminated him too.
He was eliminated at the Iranian regime's headquarters in the heart of Tehran. Shadmani served as the chief of staff of the Iranian regime's armed forces and the man closest to Iran's supreme leader. He was appointed to replace the previous chief of staff, Alam Ali Rashid, whom we also killed in the opening blow of the operation. Shadmani only managed to hold the position for 4 days, and we also eliminated him.
Today is day 5 of the Iran-Israel war. The attacks are escalating on both sides. Israel is striking deep into Iran and Iran is hitting right back. And with every passing day, it looks worse. Last night and this morning, Israel targeted many sites in western Iran. There were explosions in Tabriz. It's a city in western Iran, also home to a major Air Force base. Just hours ago, 2 explosions were heard in central Tehran. Until now, Israeli attacks have killed 224 people in Iran. 224 people killed, another 1,200 are wounded. Iran has cancelled the leaves of all its doctors and nurses. They've all been asked to report to duty immediately. Meanwhile, in Israel, loud booms were heard in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. Iranian missiles struck Herzliya. It's a commercial hub located in central Israel. There were no casualties, but videos show a massive cloud of black smoke. The fire service rushed to put out the blaze. Iran says it has also struck a Mossad center. Mossad is Israel's top spy agency. Tehran claims it was hit by their missiles. Israel is yet to comment on this claim. But their casualty figure is rising. 24 people killed in Israel, nearly 600 injured. So both sides continue to trade fire. And today, Donald Trump jumped in with a warning. This is what he said, the US president, and I'm quoting, Iran should have signed the deal I told them to sign. What a shame and waste of human life. Simply stated, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I said it over and over again. Everyone should immediately evacuate Tehran. Everyone should evacuate Tehran immediately. That is what Donald Trump is saying. Tehran, of course, is the capital of Iran. It's a city of around 17 million people, including the suburbs. 17 million. That makes it one of the largest cities in the world. Now, Trump may have issued this ominous warning, but to what end? Where do these 17 million people go? Thousands were seen fleeing the capital, with massive traffic jams clogging the roads out of Tehran. So many people are trying to move away from the Iranian capital, and that includes Indian students. There are around 1,500 of them in Iran, 1,500 Indian students, most of them from Jammu and Kashmir. They go there to study medicine. Hundreds of them were moved to safer zones like Qom. It's a city located around 140 kilometers from Tehran. The airspace over Iran is currently closed, so the only option for evacuation is through land borders. And that is what India is trying to do now. 110 students were evacuated from the border with Armenia. They will fly back home tomorrow. More such evacuations will continue in the coming days. Earlier today, First Post spoke to one such student who was stranded in Iran. Here's what he said about the evacuation operations.
When did you hear about the Indian evacuation orders and the notices that were issued by the Indian embassy? And once you got to know about those notices, what did you and your friends in Tehran do?
Everybody, when we got to know that we are being relocated to home, everybody started packing the essential stuff, and then we were communicating with the embassy members. They were very helpful to us. In fact, the university as well, they were very helpful in arranging the passes to us and relocating us to home, providing us with hotels and food and everything here.
So that's the situation on the ground. But what is happening behind the scenes? Will diplomacy finally prevail? Israel remains adamant. It says it is changing the face of West Asia.
We're changing the face of the Middle East, and this can lead to far-reaching changes even within Iran itself.
Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump says he wants a real end. What does that even mean? What is a real end? Listen to his statement.
Can you elaborate? We're not looking for a ceasefire. I didn't say I was looking for a ceasefire. That was Emmanuel, nice guy. but he has to get it right too often.